Good morning and welcome to the wonderful world of Des Moines. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Bye.
Oh, it's really bright out here today, isn't it?
Where are you going today, Craig?
The Firehouse subs.
Oh, have fun.
Dope.
It is hot. You wave bye to your mama, or you want to go in the house? Yeah, it's pretty bright. Okay, so she's gonna wave bye-bye from inside the door. A sword. Libby's very excited about the Halloween decorations. And we had to get the Scooby-Doo haunted house out. I actually don't think we got this out last year.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
She is excited. I'd like to spray paint another one of our old doll houses black and maybe purple.
It has to be purple. Purple's the haunted house color.
Oh, maybe I need to spray it purple.
Here, see, look at the front.
Yeah, it is.
That purple and that.
Yep. Josie came not feeling so great. Well, I think she's just tired because she's up a lot at night. But she's starting to perk up and play with the toys.
She had a donut.
Yeah, she had her donut. As you can see, I had to put my decorating on hold.
Oh.
Baby Shark always makes Josie happy.
It's her soother.
Yep. I'm getting ready to make some spaghetti sauce, but I did find these in the freezer. I started doing this. I have a silicone, it's a mold with these squares. I wish I knew where it was at the moment, but I don't want to look for it because I've got to get this done. But what I do is when I have the extra sauce, I put it in that silicone mold and freeze it, and then I pop them out and individually wrap them in the press and seal wrap. So if we would just want to have some spaghetti for Joe and I, then I could just thaw out a couple of these for each of us. But today I'm going to have to use them because I don't have as much spaghetti sauce as I thought. I'm still going to make some fresh, but I don't have enough to make a big batch, and Stephanie wants to take some home with her. Here's another tip that I learned from Facebook. I learned this somewhere, maybe it was Pinterest. I use these press and seal bags. I bought I don't think they're called Seal a Meal anymore, but it's a bag sealer a while ago. And I like to buy the great big things of hamburger at Walmart. And then, yeah, the 10-pound tubes, and cut them down into 1-pound packages or however much I want in one. And then I read to, after you seal it, smash them down as flat as you can. I've actually rolled them out flatter than this before, but I was in a hurry. And that way they thaw faster. So it does work good. Joe doesn't like my spoon. He cooks the hamburger differently than I do.
I like this
he has a
spoon.
more precise way about it. You just told me you didn't like that spoon.
No, I don't really care for it because it's too deep, and in one of these pans where they're curved. Now, if you were using these to have a metal one with sides on it, and that was my favorite for everything.
You push it over to the side.
I go like
See,
this,
like that.
and then I like to flip the hamburger over to get. I like to get all the meat gets a nice even
brown on it, and I like the meat to have a good brown on it. It gives it a lot more flavor.
If you can see in here, come over in here. So you can see. You can see pieces like that one and that one and that one. They got that.
Whoa!
Once it starts snapping like that,
turn it off.
You want to turn that off. And this is the most important time. You got to keep that ground beef moving. Oops, not out of the pan.
I will say that we will never have a vlog where Craig helps make spaghetti. I just don't think he could do it, and I wouldn't make him do it.
Now I make chili. I don't make it very often. I used to make it a lot more. I'd make it for potlucks at 3M and whatnot. But I call it my $40 chili.
It was.
And
now it would be probably $100 chili.
Yeah.
That's been a while ago.
I like to I like to use the stir fry beef that's already in strips and cut it up, and I would saute that in like a dark red wine and garlic. And then after I would get done, I would do the same thing with diced up red and yellow peppers, because they use red and yellow because go Cyclones.
It's ridiculous.
And everybody that ate it had to know there was red and yellow peppers in there. People would be like, why don't you choose green? They're cheaper. I said, no, they're not Cyclone colors. This handle's loose. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It looks like it's gotten too hot, too, at the base.
Well, it looks like it got burnt.
Yep.
I don't know what
I
happened.
probably had it pushed over too far, so the handle actually was over the
Oh.
burner. Yeah, so the next step will be to drain the hamburger, and then or ground beef. I'm sorry, my mom always called it hamburger, so
So did we.
yeah. But I've had people say, it's ground beef, that's not hamburger.
Well.
But anyway,
Tomato.
I say a lot of things different than other people. It's probably Midwestern
Yeah.
slang. I will put it through the food processor, so it'll make it fine. It'll just blend in with the sauce better, and that's
yeah.
I like that so
Yeah.
much.
There's my shirt today.
Oh,
One of them, of course, most of my grandpa's shirts Stephanie buys me. So.
because it's impossible to buy for Joe. So
Bennett's got it figured out.
yeah, he does. He buys the bird stuff.
He buys stuff for outside. He bought me that bug zapper. And it's just a little one, but I like it because it's got.
Yeah, and at first you weren't so sure about it, and then
Nope.
you end up liking it.
Nope, I didn't think it. I didn't like the idea of it. Bennett knew better.
You did?
Yeah,
I always wanted a bug zapper because I always felt like rich people had bug zappers when I grew up, because my friends that
I reckon.
had fancier houses than I had growing up, they always had bug zappers.
Excuse me, Jeeves. Would you go out and turn on the bug zapper?
That and those oil lamps where there's sometimes it's a naked lady inside,
not
or
naked,
well,
it's
it's a
like-
goddess or something.
Yeah.
And then that has string, it's like fish string almost, and the oil beads go down those. You probably know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Joe's family had one,
Yeah,
so
we were
obviously they were rich.
yeah, we were rich beyond our wildest dreams.
Most of the items in our house came from garage sales, or they were artifacts that my dad found and framed. Well, my mom did have a teacup collection, which mostly came from garage sales. It's my love for garage sales and thrifting came from.
Yeah, I bought a few of her dad's Indian artifacts at their auction.
Yeah.
I'll have to get a few of those.
Yeah,
out
we should.
and show you. They're not cheap. They weren't cheap then. I paid more than I wanted to. But
Yeah.
little I know, I was bidding against one of his best friends from.
Yeah,
from
the
where
guy
he
who
worked.
bought most of them.
Yeah, he bought them all. Said we can go over and see that he's got them all
Yeah.
individually on a display and everything. Really should make that.
Yeah, he even asked for a picture of my dad to put with him, which was very touching.
Yeah.
Look at that smile. Now she loves her papa. Oh, little Josie.
Oh, my baby shark too, though.
So the next step is I put it in my little food processor. So I really like this. I bought this a while ago. You just put your emulsifier on top of it. It came as a set, and it works just like a food processor. If you watch our videos, I'm sure you've seen us use this before. You just put it on top, and then I like it because then I don't have to have a food processor. And this, you do have to do it in smaller batches, but I'm never cooking a whole lot at a time anyway, since there's not very many of us. Now, I do usually like to put some Graziano sausage and green pepper and onion in my sauce. However, I forgot to buy those, so we're just having ground beef in it today. But the frozen sauce has those things in it, so I'll just mix them together. This and a jar of ragu are my favorite things to make pasta sauce with. I like this one with the Italian sausage, the peppers and onions. It has a really good fresh taste. And then for me, you can't beat ragu.
Hey, did you buy this? Yeah, I was just over by the coffee pot. Did you buy this?
Yeah.
Is that so you're trying to get me in love with fall with brown sugar bourbon coffee?
Yes. I'm just subliminal messages. That's actually pretty good. I've made it once.
Must buy pumpkins. Right.
He loves it. I do put this through my food processor for a little bit because it has some big chunks, which none of us are fond of. So that's what I did with that. And then I'll just mix them with the ground. Joe did go downstairs and find these silicone molds that I bought. They are specifically for freezing
Man, they're really
food, and
they're firm on the outside.
they don't retain like, you know, usually when you would freeze sauce,
Oh yeah.
It stains them and they retain the smell, but really these don't. I'll try to remember to put a link in the video in case you're interested. They're from Amazon, of course, but they really work great if you use them. I don't always remember to use them, and I should, because sometimes things are only for Joe and I. So if you just freeze like a big container of something, you end up throwing half of it away anyway. I learned this from a girl I used to work with, to add a little bit of sugar to your sauce. It just gives it a little better flavor. Go easy though, because a little goes a long way. So I just add a little at a time because I don't want it sweet, but this sauce in particular tastes really salty to me for some reason. I did want to show you our spaghetti when it's done. This is Bennett's plate. I think it kind of looks like a work of art, so I'm going to film his. He's put some of, we love this. We got this at Graziano's, yeah, the store, grocery store, and it is so good. It's got olives in it, besides the garlic. Tastes great with spaghetti and pasta. Here's my plate. I like to slice up some olives and put on it. These are blue cheese olives. And I have some of the garlic sauce too. Joe's is rather plain.
That's right.
What'd you get at Firehouse subs, Craig?
The club on the sub.
Well, Craig, is it good?
Yup.
All right, Craig, what shows do you like from the 80s?
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Gummy Bears, Garfield and Friends, Muppet Babies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Smurfs,
Is that all?
and the Snorks, and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Those all sound like good shows.
Yep. Firehouse Subs is the best sandwich place. The club and sub tastes delicious. The waiter seems nice. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and a Craig 8 Vanver seal of approval.
Except for it's a cashier, not a waiter,
Oh,
right? So they didn't
Right.
wait on us. But he was really nice.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah. All right, where are we having dessert at, Craig?
Culver's,
And what did you get?
the turtle on a cone.
Which I'm really shocked because I didn't know you liked turtle flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not for me. Already had a casualty of a spill on the shirt. Let me see the ice cream. Can you turn it around so I can see it better? Do you eat the pecans?
No.
You don't eat the pecans?
Sort of.
You're about to. Is it crunchy? Your dessert, Craig.
Delicious.
What
It's like pecans to me.
was it? Good. Now it's time for Tarshay.
Tart. Get.
Tarshay is what the fancy people call it.
Mm-hmm.
Libby wants to make cookies. Will you pick out a cookie dough pack for her?
Like what?
What one do you think she should make?
How about this one?
Sure. What flavor is it?
Chocolate chip lovers.
Yeah, I think she'll like that. Craig, if you had to pick one of these calendars, which would you pick?
The Doorables.
The Doorables. We love a good countdown calendar, don't we?
Yep.
So Craig wanted to do a taste test. We've been dying to try these new Tangy Ranch Doritos. Yeah, let's see the bag.
Ranch. I didn't see that.
Craig's waiting for no one. Libby, on the other hand, is going to taste test some candy corn.
Can I try one?
Yeah, give one to Stephanie. And Stephanie has to hold our little Josie, who's still not feeling well. So I haven't heard any, Craig.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I just recently had the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch. I was thinking
These don't taste a whole lot like that. And those ones just taste like the Cool Ranch to me, but hot. So there's something different about these.
It says they're tangy.
Yeah, I know.
Do they have
I don't know what
tahini
the
or
tangy
anything?
is.
I don't know what tahini.
It's tangy.
I like spicy, just not super spicy.
Libby, have you tried that candy corn?
But that one might be a lot.
What do you think, Craig?
They taste good.
Do they taste the same as Cool Ranch, or they
Yeah,
taste
they're
different?
spicy.
They're spicy.
A little bit.
Oh man,
What's wrong?
Dad's doing this.
Telling him to,
Telling
down
him to
on the chips.
stop. Okay. So, Libby, are you gonna try that candy corn?
Yeah.
Let's see what you think. Oh, and Stephanie has to try it with her.
Cheers. It tastes like marshmallows.
It tastes like well, that's kind of a fair comparison.
Marshmallows.
It tastes like marshmallows.
Good job.
Yeah, very good. All right, and that concludes our taste test. Unless, do we want to try the fall flavors of Tootsie Rolls? All right, we have one more thing to taste that we bought this week. The Harvest Chews Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls? Tootsie Rolls, I'm not sure.
Did you get it?
What kind is that?
Sweet cinnamon, I think.
Oh, that's the kind I wanted to try. Are you going to try it too, Stephanie?
I want to try some too. I want to try some too.
Okay.
Alright, I'll pass the sweet cinnamon down.
Give me one first.
Where do you go?
Okay.
Please, may I have one first?
Yeah, Bennett's got him. He's going to hand you one.
Give me one first.
It's below you.
It's on the couch.
Yes, I got you.
Craig, what do you think?
Mmm.
Does it taste like cinnamon?
Mom, I might need a twin too. I might need some
Wanna try
milk
Mommy's?
too.
Alright. Here's caramel apple.
What about sweet? Did you taste the sweet cinnamon?
I did. Oh, yeah. It's like, it's a little bit light on the cinnamon, but it's there. It kind of tastes a little bit. It tastes more like
Horrible.
caramel than cinnamon.
Did you eat it all?
No, I spit it out. It was not good.
Didn't taste like cinnamon?
A little bit. I don't know what it tasted like.
Well, not after that review.
Don't eat it quick because that one is probably not.
These are different.
Yeah, now we're getting the caramel apple.
you're
This
right.
one's better. This one's caramel apple.
They all smell kind of like maple. Probably, is there maple in the bag?
Kind of maple-y.
I think they picked up the taste of the maple, maybe.
This does taste a lot like a green apple, but not a lot like caramel.
I can eat this one.
Have the taste after that. Mom's Doritos.
Pretty soon.
Okay.
It's been really good.
Okay.
The green apple's really
No,
good.
it's been the Doritos must have been
This is not the cinnamon I was hoping for. It's, I don't know. It tastes bad to me, but Libby will like the candy corn flavor one.
Excuse me, ma'am. Did you order a latte, 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 latte? Milk.
It's milk.
It's a latte, 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 latte.
So did you guys try the green apple or the caramel apple?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it tasted mainly like green apple. I didn't get a whole lot of caramel from it.
You can share her milk.
That's my what?
There's Thursday and then there's drink from your kids' cup Thursday.
What kind are you trying now?
Caramel, candy corn.
Candy corn. I think that probably would just have
What
a
do you
sweet
think, Craig?
taste.
Mmm. Tastes like candy corn.
After a little bit, yeah. It takes a second to get there.
Do you like?
I like candy corn.
You do like candy corn, so you'll probably like that one. I think Libby's still trying the green apple or the caramel apple.
Libby can have mine. I'm just not a big fan of these.
Did you like the apple ones?
Yeah, the apple I could eat.
Stephanie, what's your favorite kind of candy? It used to be Swedish fish and peach rings. I remember that. I used to like those a lot.
Worms, like the sour gummy worms.
I feel like kids born in the 90s and later love gummies. Like Craig loves gummies for sure. But Craig likes many candies,
I feel like
but
if I was at Target buying gummies, I would pick gummy worms, the sour ones probably.
You don't need to split
Sour
pumpkin
Patch Kids,
spice
I
down
like
there. I
those.
can literally only find 3 pumpkin spice.
Oh, I don't need that one.
Okay.
me neither.
I just don't.
So the
I don't
candy
like
corn
yours.
just tasted sweet, or
Yeah, it tasted actually like candy corn after a little bit, but at first, not really.
I'm disappointed. I was really excited for that cinnamon one.
Yeah, I think that just ruined all of them.
And I just, I'm trying to think of what it. Maybe like cinnamon if you had a baked treat cinnamon.
That tastes like you put pumpkin spice in a Tootsie Roll. You shouldn't do that, but they did.
I agree. I saw pumpkin spice Cheerios at the store, and I just think that's such a. It's so wrong to do that to
I
Cheerios.
like pumpkin spice. I just had a pumpkin
do
spice
not.
latte from Starbucks yesterday.
I-
pumpkin cream cold brew. Those are really good.
I did try that last year.
You guys were talking, you can see Craig and Libby were bonding.
I'm sorry.
What did she say?
She's like, Grandma said leave my sister alone so she could stay.
Okay.
No, I said you.
Oh, I.
Mommy said that.
I mean, I did tell you to do something.
All right. Is that all of them? Okay. Craig's dying to have more of these tangy ranch. I'm going to have to try one of those. Look at this guy. What does he think he's doing? You're going to get in trouble, Randy. He's looking right at me. I think he thinks he's our pet. Libby. And she's modeling the poop hat. Carrying her Minnie Mouse, a ghost she stole from here. And what's your bunny doll called? Bunny Baby?
Yeah, bunny.
Don't do it now.
You want to take you in?
Did she say she has to go potty now?
You're a luck, girl.
Do you want to go inside to go potty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to let her down, Papa.
You ready?
When my daddy told me that,
Needs to cool off anyway.
Hello, Craig.
Hi, Mom.
Today is Sunday, September. What's the date?
3rd.
September 3rd. And today you went out with. Craig's got to fix that pillow.
Okay.
Okay, so today, what did you do today?
We went to Firehouse Subs for lunch. I got a club on the sub with a side of Doritos. We went to Culver's for dessert. Then now we went to Target.
Did you buy anything at Target?
Nope.
How many days left till Florida?
12.
Show our countdown. I gotta get my Florida pedicure.
What about me?
Do you want to get one too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make us an appointment. Well, someone wanted to know, how did you decide which Webkins got to be on the shelves?
A whole lot of them.
Did you just choose random ones, or did you have favorites that you put on the shelves?
But random ones.
Okay. Craig, what are your top 10 animated characters?
Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Pluto, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Tom and Jerry, Betty Boop, and Woody Woodpecker.
All the classics, right?
Yep. Llama rocks the cradle of chaos. Here goes.
Okay.
Long, long ago, Llama rocked the cradle of chaos. I am Llama, proclaimed Llama. Yesterday was Llama's birthday, and Llama celebrated his birthday, and how he always did. Surrounded by his best friends, wearing his fanciest party hat and his finest birthday suit, and dining on a donut with extra sprinkles. It was delicious, spectacular. Why it tasted so spectacular, he didn't know. But it filled his tummy and it filled his thoughts. He could not think of anything else, and the rest of the day. At Topiary Club, his desire took shape. At Science Club, he found holes at every turn, every turn. Dad! Dad! At Sleepover Club, Llama dreamed sweet dreams, dangerous dreams, dreams so sweet and dangerous. They would lead him down an epic path of delicious destruction. Today, Llama decided to make his dreams come true. So he did what any Rachel Llama science would do. He packed slices of emergency cake, shimmied into a shiny new time travel pants, and then went back in time to his birthday so that he could eat his birthday donut one more time. Time travel pants. Vorp. But Llama did not know the first rule of time travel pants. Llama had not read the instructions manual, so instead of traveling back to his birthday yesterday, Llama flew right past it. Past the donut, past yesterday, past the past to long, long ago. Llama had traveled back long, long ago to a time of tubular hair, gnarly tunes, and the most radical pants ever created. His birthday donut was not here. No. But something from the other time called to Llama something familiar. A different donut, sweet and spectacular, with extra sprinkles. The donut looked lonely sitting there all alone, and Llama had a special place in his heart for lonely sweets. So Llama did the only thing he could think of to help the poor donut feel less lonely. Llama had broken the second rule of time travel pants. The rule was not meant to be broken. Never change or eat the past. He devoured every crumb and delicious sprinkle. He would pay dearly for it. Filled with delight and donut, Llama vorped back to the present without a care in the world. Little did he know, someone followed him home. Today again. It was today again, and Llama was face to face with a peculiar individual. Llama wasn't sure who this hungry looking stranger was, but there was something about this shy little baby llama that reminded him of past things he did not want to be reminded of. Llama chose his next words very carefully. I am Llama, proclaimed Llama. I am Llama, repeated baby llama as he opened Llama's cupboard. Llama disliked strangers taking his name, but not as much as Llama disliked strangers taking his snacks. Still, Llama was a gentleman, so he made baby llama feel welcome. He made baby llama a time travel diaper, and then he made baby llama disappear. Ta-da! Vorp. But baby llama came back. He was a quick learner. Vorp. He came back again. Vorp. Again and again. But each time baby llama came back, his time travel diaper had an accident and brought back others. Vorp, vorp, vorp. They kept coming back. Tomorrow. It was tomorrow, and tomorrow were Llama's spa days. But on this tomorrow, there would be no fuzzy slip bees or lavender-scented bubble baths. This tomorrow, Llama faced a crisis of historical proportions. Dad, said Llama nervously. Dad, repeated baby llama even more nervously. Llama's house was a battleground of chaos. Prehistoric warthogs laid siege to the cupboards. Buccaneer bun-buns raided the cubbies and closets. And in the party room, ancient cave llamas had started clubbing with futuristic ropakas. Did the robot. It was the worst dancing Llama had ever seen. The past and future looked grim. That. Time was running out. In a matter of minutes, Llama's house would be torn apart, his inventions smashed, his portrait mustache, and worst of all, his secret cake Sarah would be ruined. And all that cake, piles of cake, more cake than any one llama could ever lift, he needed help. But he could trust baby llama with his most precious sweets. Girl, he could not. Llama dashed for the cake. Baby llama dashed for the cake. I am llama, cried llama, turning on his time travel pants. I am llama, repeated baby llama as he turned on his time travel diaper. But neither llama nor baby llama had read the 42nd rule of time travel pants. Vorp boom! Llama and baby llama shot back through the past in a blur. The piles of cake were lost somewhere in time. Long, long ago again. Llama and baby llama found themselves long, long ago again, and llama finally noticed something. Something familiar. Something sad and lonely that he had tried to forget before. This party. The donut he shouldn't have devoured. This face in front of him. All were his from long, long ago. Baby llama was llama as a baby, and as llama looked at himself, he knew what baby llama wanted, what he really wanted. He knew what made sweet birthday treats the sweetest and the most spectacular, and it wasn't extra sprinkles. So llama made baby llama a fancy party hat. Llama gave baby llama his slice of emergency chocolate cake. Dad, said llama. Dad, repeated baby llama. And then llama helped baby llama not feel so lonely. I am llama, introduced llama. I am llama, repeated baby llama, shyly sharing his cake. Now llama was many things. A rock star, a tea connoisseur, a swashbuckler of the high seas. But most of all, llama was a llama of science. He knew that there were spectacular donuts, spectacular cakes out there just waiting to be discovered. In the future, with his friends. The end. This is Craigie Vannevar saying, keep on having a great day, and we'll see you next time.